Do we as modern Orthodox Jews have a sense of self-sacrifice, of Mesiras Nefesh, of giving up of our own needs in order to serve God, to serve community? I think that this is something that we struggle with. And for the Sefas Emes, this is a theme that comes up in this week's Parsha. In this week's Parsha, God says to Moshe to send forth the scouts. But later in the Torah, it's the people that come to Moshe and say, we want to send them forth. And the Sefas Emes embraces both narratives and says that the people first came to Moshe, and then God affirmed it through a divine command. And he asks, why did God do this? It was going to fail. Why would God affirm it with a divine command? And his answer is that if you just had the desire of the people, it definitely would have failed. But because God commanded it, Shelach lecha, a message, then it was possible it could succeed. If the people were able to embrace God's command and do it because God had said, and make themselves a vessel through which God's will would have been fulfilled, and bracket their own desire, then it would have succeeded. But instead, they allowed their own desire to guide them. And this for him is the principle of Mesiras Nefesh, of sacrificing one's desires in order to totally do it because God had commanded. Now, for the Sefas Emes, this is supposed to be how we live our lives in all of our mitzvot. But I would say, for us as modern Orthodox Jews, this is a profound challenge. We live in a country in which individualism and self-actualization are central values. But we need to find those few opportunities in which we really can put aside our own interests and do true Mesiras Nefesh, in order to serve God and to serve the broader community. And there was an article in the New York Times that said that this was exactly the problem now that we don't have the draft. Not by embracing war, but that we lack a sense of serving the entire community and putting aside our own interests, that our lives should not be centered around self-actualization, and that we should also embrace the communitarian values of serving the larger community. And this is the concept of Mesiras Nefesh, and one we as modern Orthodox Jews have to learn to embrace. Shabbat Shalom.